up. But as the world turned, I learned life is living in the world no different from myself.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special Veterans Day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Raptors. Right now, they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. And, of course, Brooklyn, 2 games back.
And checking out Toronto, they had the kind of hot and cold start that we've kind of come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of a breakout season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. In at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Deng in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, guard spots filled by Demon and Thomas. Then it's Sharp. Then it's Porter. And it's Wolf in at the power forward. And the shot is good. Well, GA, we know it's still very early in the season, but still, just how defined are these teams at this point?
Kevin, it varies squad to squad in a big way. Some teams are very solid now. Things are pretty set in stone. Others are looking for what really works in the moment of truth.
Outside Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer, no good. To the paint. Barnes, bounce pass. Deng finds Ingram over Porter. And it's Ingram missing. Here's Demon. He's covered by Ingram.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Toronto working the ball around now. Barrett, no good. And here's Brooklyn. And Thomas, here we go. Count it from 12.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Deng. In the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Here's Barnes. Nice follow-through on the fadeaway.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Pass to Wolf. Now Porter. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Deng. Averaging 36, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Outside, Barrett. Hits the jumper in space.
Nice looking shot there from Barrett. You can tell he's confident when he's shooting the ball.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
Now Barrett following the miss by Michael Porter from deep. And here's Ingram from the arc. The rebound by Sharp. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Wolf. Now Thomas. The 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thomas got 5 now.
This is the kind of range Thomas has, which is why you must get out on him immediately.
Barrett kicks to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Poeltl with a screen on Thomas. They get it back. Nice shot by Poeltl. Poeltl's got his second basket of the game.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Drills it from outside.
decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
Deng dishes to Barrett. Barnes screen on Thomas. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Toronto shooting their first foul shot of the night. And that one misses. You know, Greg, you could argue the Nets kind of overachieved last season under first-year head coach Jordi Fernandez.
Yeah, only the 6th worst record last season. The defense was halfway decent, but they understand some patience is required in a rebuild.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordi Fernandez. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back over to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Now here's Ingram. Boy, that win against the 76ers. He's another guy who really showed up to play. And yes, it's good.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Thomas with it. Barrett covering. Outside, Porter. The three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got 5 now.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Deng passes to Barrett. And there's the foul. It'll go on Igor Demon. That is his first foul of the game.
Toronto substitution. Number 12. Colin Murray Boyle.
And the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 1. Back to Deng. Shot clock at 6. Good on the three-point shot. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Pass to Demon. It's stolen by Barrett. Right side, Deng. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
Noise for your Brooklyn Nets.
Now we get a chance to check out some stats for Michael Porter Jr.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here's Demon. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's his first foul. Emmanuel quickly, he's checked in for the Raptors.
Emmanuel quickly.
Pass to Demon. Quickly against Thomas. Pocket 4. Gets a very good look and converts. Thomas got 10 points in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
That's where he's going to do his damage. Jakob is a beast inside.
Now, here's Sharp. Lets it go from deep. Thomas, no luck. Deng looking it over. Pass to Poeltl. Porter with the steal. To the inside. Here's Demon, and it's blocked by Deng. Here's quickly. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Demon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against New York. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land. And Poeltl pulls it down. Poeltl's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Brownie's checked in, and Saraf's subbed in for Demon. It's Ingram on the wing, guarded by Porter. And that one's good. Ingram.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Saraf. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And again, it's the Nets missing. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Here's Murray Boyle. To the middle. And stolen by Sharp. Porter against Ingram. Porter passes to Sharp. Outside Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Richard, Cam Thomas has been criticized for his shot selection at times, but the guy can flat out score.
Oh, he's a walking bucket, and to his credit, he works on taking these difficult shots because he knows that is a valuable skill in this league.
The first free throw is good.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and Grady Dick subbed in for Brandon Ingram. And both free throws good for Thomas. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
Nets trail by 5. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Pass to Saraf. Takes the 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's Murray Boyle. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. Outside Porter. Outside Thomas. Into the lane. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Kelishvili passes to Barrett. 6 to shoot. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Outside Thomas. Pass to Saraf. Now Porter fires the 3. Saraf can't hit.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kelishvili passes to Dick. Here's Murray Boyle. Still without a basket. Jacks up a 3. Clowney pulls it in. Here's Saraf, and that does it for the first quarter. The Raptors out in front, leading by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. Then there's Dick, and Murray Boyles in at the 4 slot. Here's Dick, a 3 ball. Clowney pulls it in. Inside, here's Saraf. Count the basket. Saraf's got his second bucket tonight.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Barrett. Here's Kelishvili. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Raptors lead by 5.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Guys?
Thank you, Allie. And Brooklyn has possession after the Raptors pick up 2. Pass to Saraf. And it's off from 3-point range. Barrett the pass to Quickly. Launches it. Clowney pulls it in.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Here's Saraf. Over Quickly. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Dick, that's good.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Let's go. You're on the big screen. That's what you wait for. You gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching.
Raptors making a change here. Barnes is checked in. Now at the moment here, let's take a look at our rookie leaderboard and who's putting up the most points per game. And you look at Deng, among the league leaders, fourth in scoring.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
Pass to Clowney. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Deng, quickly covering. They need this. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
And again, it's Toronto with a three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Outside Porter. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Deng, quickly covering. Wolf shot's good. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And the Raptors making a change here. Deng's checked in. Nets trail by 10. Pass to man. Here's Clowney. Here's Deng. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Quickly finds Barnes. Pass to Deng. Raptors need to get a shot off. From outside the arc, Brooklyn with the rebound. And that'll be the first of a two-game road trip for him. Here's Deng, covered by Barnes. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Here's quickly. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Emmanuel quickly. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Sharp's checked in for the Nets. And so he makes both from the line. Nets trail by 12. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Here we go. Brooklyn zone. Team fight. Now, fans, you know what time it is. It's time for team fight.
Break in the action. Here's some numbers for R.J. Barrett. He's averaging 14 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
Here's Wolf on the wing. Porter. Pass to Demon. 4 on the clock. Here's Mann. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Man up top, quickly covering. Here's Demon. Offline with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. To the left side wing. Pass to Demon. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Friday, they'll be taking on Franz Wagner and the Orlando Magic. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Trae Young and the Washington Wizards.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for the Nets. And Toronto also making a switch. Ingram's checked in.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Here's Wolf. They set the pick. Pass to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Demon. To stop the drought. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Quickly with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 10 points in the quarter.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Demon. Pass to Thomas. Sharp trying to break free. Thomas gets the bucket. Thomas got 16.
Now, be careful because he is a rhythm scorer. Thomas has been locked and loaded all night with a full clip.
Here's Deng, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 16. Over quickly, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Stay there.
Porter against Ingram. Pass to Barnes. Deng for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. He's got 13.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Deng for 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here's Porter. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Thomas got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the moment that ball is headed towards Thomas, he has one thing on his mind.
Pass to quickly. Back to Deng. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Mamu Kelishvili has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Mamu Kelishvili has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall for him. 3 for 3. Outside Thomas.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Demon. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And talk about a battle that just kept going on. It really is a good feeling bringing home a double overtime win.
Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Pirtle, he's checked in for the Raptors. There it comes in for Quickly.
Jakob Pirtle. R.J. Barrett.
.115 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Thomas. Another shot. Nice D from Deng.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Bucket is good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Demon. Nets passing it around. Thomas feeling it out a bit. Just 4 to shoot. Again, Thomas missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Deng. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Demon. 11 seconds left now here in the second. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's the Toronto Raptors having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings. Interesting to use the term hierarchy, but I wonder, how would you guys rate our studio hierarchy?
Well, Ernest, when you try to bring out the big words like hierarchy, anyway, I think they're going to play it safe. But the hierarchy, I'm going to pass it to Shaq.
How dare you disrespect the Ernster? No, Ernie gets the throw. He's the one I trust calling the shots. Are you crazy, Kenny?
Well, all right. Good point, big fella. But only if he doesn't get to pick our ties.
Come on, you guys would look fantastic in bow ties. I've got some extras here. Here, Shaq, try this one. And here's one for you, Jet. Those are going to be great.
Ooh, I like that.
And now, how about that first half? Talk about a dominating display for the Raptors.
I'll tell you one thing. They're going to keep going inside until the defense proves it can slow them down.
Shaq, why are you crying?
Leave me alone. This is you. Help me with the word, Ernie. This is...
Well, to me, it seems euphoric.
Yeah, that's the word I was thinking, Ernie. Why? Why?
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Cam Thomas really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Demon. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Demon. Then it's Sharp. And it's Wolf in at the 4 spot. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Thomas. 5 on the clock. Over Barrett. Thomas, good. Thomas got the first points of the second half here for the Nets.
Well, if you didn't know before, this game is further proof that Thomas has a deep bag offensively.
Here's Ingram. Pirtle lays it up off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
So it's Brooklyn now. Pass to Sharp. Now Thomas. Porter outside. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Porter's got 8.
Just sensational form and touch on display from Porter. When he gets any room to shoot from deep, he's looking to fire.
Now here's Barnes. 8 points for him. Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. It's hauled in by Michael Porter.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Ingram, wide open, drops in the tray. 9 points in the game so far.
And this is Ingram's attitude. He's ready to fire away as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Left side, Porter. And the Nets, another 3.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Barnes kicks to Pirtle. Pass to Deng. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
I'm sure Coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
The most passionate fans in the land. Let's go. It's teacher time.
Take a look at some numbers for Barnes. He's right around 13 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Demon. Outside, Porter. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pirtle with a screen on Porter. And here's Ingram from the arc. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now, here's Porter. He's got 13. 5 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And it's Deng with the rebound. Deng's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Barnes. And here's Barrett. Girdle with a screen on Thomas. Barrett against Thomas. Barrett, no good. The Nets are gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Down low. And then Sharp with the dunk.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Next foul. Wolf. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Deng. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Outside Porter. It's Thomas on the wing. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 10 points in just the second half. Deng passes to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. No coverage that time. Ingram's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Toronto. Barrett against Thomas. Pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Deng. Now here's Ingram. Rebound, Brooklyn. Sharp's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Demon. He's covered by Ingram. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Ingram. 14 points for him. Clock at 6. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got 16 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Thomas. Outside Porter. Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. The Nets making a switch here. Money's checked in. Let's go to our 2K leaderboard. 3-point shooting, where you expect to see some high percentages from the shooting guard position. And that's just what this group has provided. Second, R.J. Barrett.
And, you know, 2 guard is where we traditionally find the best shooters in our league, and he's no exception to that rule. I mean, look at the success he's having from 3-point range.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 6. Pass to Murray Boyles. Now Deng. Good on the triple. Deng's got 22.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And that sends Cam Thomas to the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Now Deng. He's got 22. Ingram with it. Pass to Barrett. Over Thomas. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
Look, we know R.J. Barrett can score, but I like the improvement he's shown defensively over the course of his career. He has put in the effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Barrett. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Sharp. And so Barrett nails both of them. It's the Nets now. Here's Demon. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Williams scanning the floor. And it's Demon missing. For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Barrett the pass to Purtle. Here's Deng, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Demon. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Team second.
Toronto on defense. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Thomas outside.
Fantastic defense from Barrett there. It helps big time when he gives the hustle and stays home with his man.
Purtle sets the pick for Ingram. Lets it go from 14. No bucket, and that miss is number 6. He's made 7. It's Thomas on the wing. Barrett covering. Back to Thomas. Over Barrett. Thomas, no good. And so it's Deng bringing it up for the Raptors. Out to Barrett. It's Barrett on the wing. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now, here's Thomas. He's got 27. Trying to get something going. And it's Deng with the rebound. Deng's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Brooklyn's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. That's the Demon.
His 4th personal foul. We'll see how the coaching staff handles this.
Brooklyn making some changes. Highsmith is checked in. And Saraf's subbed in for Demon.
On the court.
.56 seconds left in the third quarter. There's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Highsmith's shot is off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Ingram outside. Inside, here's Mamu Kelishvili. And the layup falls. Mamu Kelishvili has got 9 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again, it's the Nets missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Ingram can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Toronto with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Emmanuel quickly out there with Walter. Then there's Dick. And Murray Boyles in at the 4. Here's Saroff. And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Here's Dick, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
On the wing, Porter. They set the pick. And here is Williams. Oh, good on the triple. Pass to Walter. Back to Quickly. Driving the lane. Now Dick. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lonnie's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to Porter. The tray. And it's Murray Boyles with the rebound. Murray Boyles has got his 4th rebound in this one. Poked loose. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Sharp checked in for the Nets. And Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in. Here's Murray Boyles. 6 to shoot. Crosses over. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Mamu Kelishvili has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Sharp with a screen on Dick. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Sharp. Not a lot of room. The shot from the low post is good.
What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Pass to Dick. Back to Quickly. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
Here is Porter. After Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. And Toronto making a change. Shed's checked in.
Toronto substitution. Number 23, Jamal Shed.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Back to Sharp, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
Here's Quickly. Pass to Dick. Here he goes. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. No good on the three. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. And the Nets miss again.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Pass to Quickly. Here's Shed. Shot clock at 5. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Buries it from three-point range.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
Now, man. Now, here's Porter. There's the pick from deep. And the Nets miss again. The Raptors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Shed. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Here's Saroff, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Here's Shed. And here is Quickly. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Unloads from 13. And it's Quickly missing. Brooklyn's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And since halftime, he has been a different player.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Raptors. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Abaji. Fires for 3. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. On the wing, Porter. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Timmon, that's good.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
Now, here's Quickly. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Pass to Wolf. Here is Porter. Outside Thomas. It's Sharp, top of the key. It's Porter outside, and the Nets another 3.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
Quickly finds Dick. Here's Shed, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Thomas. And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Pass to Quickly. Here's Shed. This one for 3. Trains the 3-pointer.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Here's Wolf. Outside Thomas. Pass to Demon. Now Porter fires from deep. Down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Here's Murray Boyle. Count it. Murray Boyles has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Demon. Sharp with a screen on quickly. To the inside. Short. That's good.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Mamu Kelishvili, defended by Sharp. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Wolf. Left side, Porter. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game, very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Here's Quickly. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Pass to Wolf. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Toronto's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Raptors.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
There's 1:17 left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Abaji. Brooklyn with the rebound. Outside Thomas. Sharp sets the pick for Thomas. Looking for Sharp, and he gets it there. Pass to Demon. Here's the screen. Abaji pulls it in. It's stolen. Right side, Thomas. Here's Wolf. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. They get the rebound. Pass to Demon. Nailed from three-point land. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 assists. So it's Toronto now. Now Dick. Here's Mobo, defended by Sharp, and the 3 ball is good.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks so much. RJ, a great effort tonight. How is this team continuing to grow?
We're playing defense and we're moving the ball. Everybody's in double figures. Everybody's scoring. Everybody's playing together. That's how you win.
When the ball's going in, things tend to turn into a victory. Thanks so much, RJ.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.